Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now for what's trending today is Ojy Okpe. Good morning.
How Good morning, Leila.
Good morning,
Good morning, Dr. Abati. Thank God my hands are
No high five this morning. I'm the one protesting today.
No high five. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Yay! There we go.
What is right with the world? Well, good morning to you, viewers. We begin what's trending today in Nigeria. The Lagos state government has debunked the news circulating on social media that it has banned commercial motorcycles and tricycles on some roads across the state. According to a statement released by the state's Commissioner for Information and Strategy, the state has not taken a definite position on the issue, but will soon share its position through the official media channels for the government, adding that whatever decision is eventually taken by the government, the security of all Lagosians will remain paramount to the current administration. I mean, you know, this whole saga of banning Okada and the tricycles. I mean, I think it's a great thing that the government, what the Lagos state government wants to do, because obviously there's a lot of issues, especially with the Okada. Yesterday I was reading a story about a baby that was crushed. I felt, yes.
No, stop.
Yes, I read that story. So, you know,
tragic.
it's insane. These people, there are rules and regulations to use the Okada system, but they're not following it. First of all, we don't even have the type of roads that can accommodate the Okada, but, you know, it's a livelihood for a lot of people, and that's a major concern for a lot of people. I don't know.
Right. What happens in the event of a ban? What do they now do? Obviously, crime will probably spike.
Yeah. So, but something honestly needs to be done about it. It's terrible. Especially,
I read that.
Especially the keke napepes. They're like cockroaches on the roads now. It's honestly terrible. It's a huge danger.
But I don't know what's wrong. I mean, I like the tricycle. I don't think the tricycle...
I think they're worse than Okadas, in my opinion, especially around... What do you think, Dr.?
The Lagos state government has been going back and forth on the issue of motorcycles on the roads and tricycles, or what you call keke napep, or what you call keke marua. In Lagos. You know, you have one administration will come and put a set of regulations in place, but you know, these Okada riders, as they are also known, they are also a major political force in either Lagos state politics or politics anywhere in the southwest. And they could be a major factor during election seasons. So when you have a change of governor, the new governor could be a bit reluctant to enforce existing regulations.
Correct.
Because indeed in Lagos there are existing regulations about areas that these, you know, tricycles could cover and their times of operation.
Correct.
Under Ambode, that law was in place. Then this new administration, the Sanwo-Olu administration, came into office, and all of a sudden, you know, the regulations were ignored. I think that the Lagos state government will need to speak with greater clarity on what the exact situation is.
So that's what they've said,
because
that they are
considering.
considering.
There are statements, all kinds of conflicting statements out there, and it shouldn't be too difficult for the state government to speak, you know, clearly about it. It's not as if they're going to reinvent the wheel.
No.
The second, the other issue, of course, to worry about is that the main concern with these cyclists is about safety. Many of them were told to use helmets.
And for their passengers.
They don't use those safety helmets.
It's the law of the land.
Two, there's also security considerations. It is also on record that those motorcycles are used sometimes by hoodlums.
Yeah.
Because there's no registration, there's no identity, there's no license for the most part. You know, these are basic issues that the administration will have to worry about. And in any case, they don't obey any speed limit.
No, they don't.
You know, most people are in the orthopedic hospital because they're falling off the back of motorcycles. I don't know whether Leila or Tundu or yourself have ever tried to take a ride on the back of an Okada.
I tried it once and I was terrified.
Yes, I have. And it was raining that day.
And you can see how suicidal these guys are. And you are telling them, please take it easy, please take it easy. And they will tell you that you should not worry your God, you should not worry. And, you know, oftentimes I remind them I'm an important statistic.
Oh, goodness.
You can't just
you can't just throw my life away.
You can't throw me. You can't throw me in the front of
I love that. Important statistic.
No, but they don't don't think that,
but other cities
anything can happen to them. I don't want to just fall off the road.
No, but Dr. Martin, the point is, other cities, Paris, they use these as means of transportation, and they follow the rules and regulations.
Yes.
But there has to be a lot of things in place, especially the roads, number one.
They should have lanes for them.
Yes,
exactly.
the lanes for them. So, I mean, I don't think it should be that difficult.
I must say, though, that the major challenge that the Lagos State government would have is that if you look at Lagos streets now, you see some motorcycles called Okpe, which is Chinese-owned. You have Chinese investors now doing Okada transportation
Other
on the
companies
streets
like
of
Okada
Lagos.
as well.
And the question I've asked myself is, okay, if you ban the poor people of Lagos who ride Okada, who use it as means of livelihood, some of them are university graduates. Will you retain the Chinese-sponsored one?
Absolutely.
So they will have that.
Have to go.
They will have that morale.
Yeah,
it's actually
exactly, because that's also just come
into
the city. That's just become a big thing. So that would be interesting to see what happens with that. But something has to be done one way or another.
Leila, join us occasionally on the back of Okada.
Oh, goodness, Dr. Martin,
Do you know, the fear I have for motocycles in general, I have no interest in any of that.
No, I don't believe you've ever jumped
I've done keke around VI once or
She said
twice.
never.
No, you won't do it.
No, I
trust you.
I have.
I did it once when I was younger.
Okay.
To come,
Yes. Oh no, I did it once when I was younger.
Such dedication, darling.
Thank you.
I'm too scared.
Can you imagine Tuno on the back of Okada?
Absolutely not.
I used this in a papa on my way to work.
I don't want to hear anything about motorbike, because we have this thing about motorbike. I was like, no, I rebuke it.
I know, and that was the thing for us as well. We would get in trouble if we were to have said that we were on a motorbike for any reason whatsoever.
Scary.
Okay, well, still on the issue of Okada. Meanwhile, 29 Nigerian words and expressions have been added in the latest updates of the Oxford English Dictionary. According to the World English editor, Dancia Salza, majority of the new additions are either borrowings from the Nigerian language or unique Nigerian coinages that have only begun to be used in the second half of the 20th century. Some of the words include Okada, which is what we just discussed, the commercial motorcycle.
Mama puts.
Danfo, which is the yellow minibus used for informal transportation in Lagos State, and Tokumbo, which denotes imported second-hand products. They're also used for cars, This is amazing.
I love it. This is our contribution as a nation to the lexicon, and it's
honestly
great.
You know the one I loved? Greek, because I actually had to take a step back and realize that is a Nigerian word.
I think we have
because we did actually develop that.
All of the words that we had are Greek. We also had.
But there's one I never use, a phrase that I don't like. Put to bed. It's made it to this list. I hate that.
There was a Greek.
Next tomorrow as well.
What about next tomorrow? The funniest one for me. There was Buka Rally, and then What about Chop Chop?
Chop Chop.
Yes, and then Barbie Salon.
K-leg.
Yes,
why K-leg?
But I say that Chop Chop is also English, but in Chop Chop, in the English term, it means be quick.
Yeah, like
Chop Chop.
Anyway, what this proves is that, English, the English language is a living language.
Yes.
It evolves. It's an evolutionary
Correct.
And
global.
Its roots are eclectic. Whether it's Germanic or French.
Right.
And what the dictionary people have tried to do is to continue to update it. But even more important is the fact of what is called varieties of English, which is something that is taught in either literature or in departments of English. And we have a genre, called West African English. Pidgin is part of it. All of these expressions, either from Nigeria or Sierra Leone or from Cameroon, have become part of the mainstream English language.
Correct.
And the phenomenon is the phenomenon of the empire striking back, or if you like, the empire writing back. So the qualities of language and literature.
I love Star Wars. I love that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's Star Wars. The empire strikes back.
Well, who is Tokumba here? Nobody, right? Because that's also
my favorite one is definitely Next Tomorrow. I love the fact that they put it next tomorrow. But they should have done reverse back as well.
Or still yet.
Yes.
Still yet.
And trafficating.
Yes, trafficating.
We made that word.
Right. Well, let's take our final story in Canada, where the Duke of Sussex, Harry, has reunited with his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, On Tuesday, though, the couple issued a legal warning to the media after photographs of Meghan walking her dogs and carrying her son in Canada were published in newspapers and on websites. Lawyers say the photos were taken by photographers hiding in bushes and spying on her. They claim that Meghan did not consent to the photographs and have accused the photographers of harassment. The lawyers also claim that there have been attempts to photograph inside the couple's home using long-range lenses. The couple say they are prepared to take legal action.
Well, the latter part of
Let me speak Nigerian English.
What?
You and this empresaria.
It's not me. I don't make the news.
I beg you.
I don't make the news. I report the news.
That's
it's not
it,
I don't make the news. But this whole crisis needs to stop.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, it does.
Thank you.